Millz Young here. Pick Dawgz. Who's ready to get your fights? Me. That's who. So I'm betting on everything on UFC 290. I'm going over my whole card, going over my best picks, my best predictions, and my best dogs. But if you guys want to see my best bets and everything that I've got on the card, head on over to Pick Dawgz and see what we got cooking up for you guys. Alright, a lot of fights to go over, so let's get down to it. First fight of the night taking place 155 lightweight division. Who we got? Esteban Rovics taking on Camilla Kirk. Esteban Rovics is at minus 130. The comeback on Camilla Kirk's roughly around plus 120 underdog. I like Rovics to get this one done in here. Both of these fighters are still trying to catch their name in the UFC. I'm not going to put too much weight into the first fight of the night or the prelim, but Camilla Kirk, if he's able to get him down to the ground, he might be able to win some rounds and keep him there. But the striking of Rovics is going to be too much for Camilla Kirk, so give me Esteban in that one. Fight number 2. Who we looking at in this one, man? This one taking place in the flyweight division, man. Shannon Ross taking on Jesus Aguilar. Shannon Ross, 13 wins, 7 losses. Jesus Aguilar, 8 wins, 2 losses. Both these guys are coming off losses in the UFC. Another one, close fight on there. They pretty much got Jesus Aguilar, I want to say, the slight favorite, a minus 145 on there. The comeback on Shannon Ross is roughly around a plus 125. If you ask me in here, the dog might be live in this one, but I think Jesus Aguilar can get it done by submission. So I actually think Jesus Aguilar is going to be the pick in that one. So let's keep it on moving. Like I said, first 2 fights of the night. Don't want to spend too much time on those. All right. Third fight of the night, man. I like this fighter right here. Cameron Simon representing South Africa. This one's going to be taking place in the bantamweight division. 8-0, taking on Terrence Mitchell. Man, 15 wins, 2 losses. He's coming from an organization in Alaska. Cameron Simon, I was able to see this fighter fight live last year in December. Now he's back, but he's a big favorite, man. So if you ask me in this one, he's a minus 500 favorite. You can't do anything with this one except sit back and enjoy and watch the fight. I think this one's going to go over the 1.5. So if you guys see that out there, maybe play the over 1.5. But yeah, Cameron Simon should be able to get this one done. Moving on down the card. Fourth fight of the night. This one's going to be taking place in the light heavyweight division. Banger alert right here. Victor Petrino opens up a minus 300 favorite. Now he's coming down to a minus 280 favorite. 8-0 Brazilian fighter taking on Marcin Prachnio. 16 wins, 6 losses. You know, karate type of fighter. It's going to be a fighter versus fighter, striker versus striker. Don't think we're going to get too much clinch time in this one. I like the over. I like the round 3 to start in this one. I also like Petrino to get this one done too as well. He's a minus 280 out here. His last time out, he was able to get that win in his UFC debut. So I think he's going to keep the trends going on this one. I like him to win in this one. I would say Prachnio's pretty durable. So, and Petrino did go the distance, I think, in his last one. So, I mean, Petrino might win by decision in that one. Keep it going on to the prelims. Man, this one's going to be a fight to where you guys just want to sit back and watch. Taking place in the flyweight division. Who do we got? Tashara representing Japan. All right, big favorite on the card. He was supposed to fight about 2 weeks ago. His opponent didn't show up because he missed weight. He was overweight. It was against Clayton Rodriguez. That was going to be one of a hell of a fight. Glad it didn't happen because it was prospect versus prospect. I didn't want to see Clayton Rodriguez take that L. Now, okay, we got him taking on Edgar Chairez. A lot of people don't know this guy. You know, he's a fighter representing Mexico. You got a lot of Mexican fighters on this card, you know, International Fight Week. But the gambling odds, man, Tara is a minus 1,000 favorite. You can't do anything with that, but enjoy the fight. I think he's going to win by submission. Look for that prop to cash, if anything, if you guys want to bet that fight. Moving on down. What do we got? 6th fight of the night. Now, this one's going to be good, okay? Now we got a good one that I could talk about. Jimmy Crute, 12 wins, 3 losses, taking on Alonzo Manfield, 13 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. Jimmy Crute, 1 draw. Why do you mention that? The 1 draw? Because these guys got a draw. Last time they fought each other, and it ended in the draw. So what's going on in this fight? Now Jimmy Crute's a minus 125 favorite. Come back on Alonzo Manfield is like a plus 105, plus 110. Man, it's going to be hard to pick who's going to win this fight. They already fought, and they couldn't figure it out. Points got taken out in this fight from Alonzo Manfield. If he didn't get the point taken away, he would have won this fight. I'm going to go ahead and go with Jimmy Crute in this one. I think Jimmy Crute's going to be able to get it done. When it comes down to it, both these guys don't have the best fight IQ or the best fight resume. But I'm going to just go ahead and go with Jimmy Crute because I like that. He actually can go for takedowns after takedowns, you know, and, you know, he's a little bit deadly with his hands. And Alonzo Manfield, when he stands up, he strikes real wild. If he hits you with the power, you can go down, but he strikes real wild. And I think Jimmy Crute will get this one done. Moving on down the card. Man, okay. First women's fight of the night. This one's going to be a good one. Okay, this one's going to be taking weight in the strawweight division. Yasmin Yargari representing Mexico 10-0, taking on Denise Gomes 7-2, representing Brazil. Yasmin, got to see her fight in San Diego. She put on a hell of a show. I'll never forget it. It was one of the better fights on the main cards. A lot of people didn't know that fight was on the card. And when they did, they were like, why is it on the main card and not the prelim? Man, did it entertain. But let's talk about the gambling odds. Yasmin opened up a -400 favorite. She's still sitting around that price tag, roughly around a -380, -400. Denise Gomes, big underdog. She looked good in her last time out. She was able to get the job done. I think she won in round 2. Yasmin, her last time out, she was a big favorite. A lot of people didn't like what they saw after that San Diego fight. I did. I like both these girls. I like both these fighters. If you ask me, I think the dog could be out the cage in this one. So you guys just might want to watch this one. And if you guys are taking a shot, Yasmin at that big chalk price, I wouldn't be parlaying her or putting in my parlays and thinking that's a guaranteed to win. Denise Gomes, she has that, man, she's vicious. All right, let's keep it going. All right, next fight on the card, Jack Della Madonna. Whatever y'all want to call him. I would just call him JDM over here, man. All right, when it comes down to a welterweight matchup taking place, 14 wins, 2 losses. New opponent. Why? Because his other opponent didn't show up. So now who do we got? Josiah Harrell, LFA fighter representing United States, 7-0. All right, it's all about how you get your name and how you get your call. Now he's in the big show and he has to show up, but it's going to be hard. Jack Della Madonna, man, he's a -900 favorite. Dang near around that -1,000 price tag. How is he going to get it done? We'll see, man. Josiah Harrell, he's good with takedowns. He's aggressive. But, yeah, JDM, it's just something about him. JDM should be able to get that one done. Let's keep it going. Next one, we got a legend back on the card. Who? Robbie Lawler. 29 wins, 16 losses, taking on Nico Price in the welterweight division. The gambling odds has Nico Price as the favorite, a -240 favorite. All right, now, if you ask me in here, Nico Price shouldn't be that big of a favorite to anybody. I get it. Robbie Lawler's, this is probably his retirement fight. I get it. But Nico Price just isn't the best fighter. And if you ask me, I'm going to say that Robbie Lawler is a better fighter than Nico Price. So in that one, man, I'm not... Nico Price should get it done. Let's just keep it going, man. I ain't going to waste your time on that one. But Robbie Lawler in round one, if anything it's going to be round 1 for Robbie Lawler. All right. Next fight on the card, big prospect alert. Bo Nickel is in the UFC. And what's he doing? He's fighting, folks. He finally got an opponent. Why? Because everybody's been ducking him, you know. Bo Nickel, the Olympic wrestler that everybody's been revving about to see, finally got an opponent. Treshawn Gore. He was the guy, right? He said, yeah, I'll fight him. Nope, now he didn't show up. But Bo Nickel against him was a -1,400 favorite. Now, against his new opponent, Val Woodburn, he's a -2,600 favorite, man. Bo Nickel has 4 fights in MMA. His opponent has 7 fights. I ain't going to tell you guys to do anything in this fight, man. Yes, I am, man. All right, man, let's go ahead and get it done. Bo Nickel wins by submission. That's the play in here, man. But I will tell you this. That man, Val Woodburn, man, that man be throwing some haymakers, man, looks like, though. But, yeah, Bo Nickel wins by submission is the play for me on that one. Keep it going on down the card now, man. Main card kicking off. And we got a banger alert, man. I mean, banger alert. What? Lightweight division. Jalen Turner, 15 wins. Nope. 13 wins, 6 losses, representing right out of my backyard over here at San Bernardino, i.e. California, taking on Dan Hooker, 22 wins and 12 losses. Yeah, this fight right here is going to be real interesting from a gambling perspective. Jalen Turner opened up at a -180 favorite. Now he's up to a -260 favorite. I really like Jalen Turner in this spot. He's a guy who made me a lot of money. I only lost with him once within his last 4 fights. I think Jalen Turner wins inside the distance. His nickname's the Tarantula. I think this guy's going to crawl all over Dan Hooker and lay him out in round 2. Keep it going, man. Next fight on the card taking place in the middleweight division. Robert Whittaker, 24 wins, 6 losses, taking on Dricus du Plessis. Robert Whittaker is a -400 favorite, taking on Dricus du Plessis. The comeback on him is around a +300 out there. You know, get it while you can. I'll tell you guys like this. I like both these fighters in here, man. I'm a big fan of Dricus du Plessis, though. And I've been riding the wave with them as an underdog. So I'm going to keep it going on this one. I'm taking a shot with the underdog. Next, co-main event. Man, Brandon Moreno defending his belt against Alexander Pantoja for the flyweight strap. 5-round fight. Both these guys already fought 2 times. Alexander Pantoja has 2 wins over him. Brandon Moreno's a big favorite in there. He was a -170. Now he's up to a -200 favorite. Alexander Pantoja was a +140 underdog. Now he's a +175. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hide it. I like Pantoja in this spot. The dog is out the cage in this one. Man, when it comes down to it, he's getting that title shot that he's been waiting for, fiending for. I don't think he's going to disappoint. I think he's going to show up and show out for Brazil. I think we're going to have a new flyweight champion after this week. Next, main event, Alexander Volkanovski taking on Yair Rodriguez for the featherweight strap. Who would have ever thought? I'll just tell you like this. Volkanovski's a big favorite. -400 favorite, man. You guys know the story with him. He can beat everybody in there. He's awesome. He is. I think the dog's out the cage in this one, man. Yair Rodriguez has a type of style that if he's on his type of game, I don't think there's a lot of people that could beat him in the division if he's on his A game. What I mean by that is he has a defensive style to where he likes to strike you and get out of range to where you can't get hit. Kind of like a Mayweather style boxing type of fighter. I'm not saying that he's that type of great or anything. I just think that he's going to win some rounds and keep the distance and win his fight. He's not going to go in there to do a brawl like how he did with Max Holloway and other fighters like Josh Emmett. I think he's going to go out there and try to put on a show and look and put on the show to the judges to where it's like, look, I don't got no damage on me. All right, but look, man, that's just my take, man. So I think the dog is out the cage. And new champion. You heard it here first. All right, now, man, look, man, it's Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you want to see what I'm really betting on my best bets on here, my premium picks, my parlays, my round props, and everything like that, man, just head on over to Pick Dawgz, man, and get my weekly package, get my UFC package. Last week on the board, premium package. Can't go wrong, man. We swept the board. We went 5-0 on our premium package. So appreciate everybody out there that got it and get the support. Millz Young here, man. If you guys want to do something else out there, just hit the like button for us one time out there on YouTube. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you guys are betting on this card. Let me know if you guys got some DraftKings lineups or anything else you guys want me to cover. I'm here for you, and I know you guys are here for me too. So let's keep it going over here. MMA Locker Room, Millz Young, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch. Oh.